Hello and welcome back to some new HoI4. We're in Kaiserreich with the Alpha HoI4 HoI Safari, which is the Africa rework, which is actually not the Asia rework I was expecting to be, so some Africa gameplay. But we have been doing a lot of work in Asia lately anyway, so I think it's time that we start looking at a different continent. So I've been reading the patch notes, and one of the countries that actually got added a lot of stuff to is Egypt. Egypt apparently is not entirely complete yet, but I think it will be an interesting place to play, because there isn't really much. There is a large patch note you can read about what's happened, and they added a lot of stuff like Ethiopia, Flanders, Wallonia, Germany in exile, legislation cities, Liberia, Norway, Portugal, Serbia, Siam, Somalia, Switzerland, and Lithuania had focus trees added, and they reworked a couple of focus trees. They added events to a lot of nations. They added a lot of graphics, new focus trees, new sprites, new event images. They added a lot of miscellaneous crap. They fixed a lot of stuff, but Egypt's focus tree is sadly only partially done, but I think it's time that we start taking a look into the Africas. I'll be running just Kaiserreich, I'll be enable player-led peace deals, and I have the Road to 56 extended industry and equipment mod running. So I know how the stability system works. Only inform me about major events. Oh, and I of course have to, because we've been playing a little bit with, what is it called? Black Ice. I will still be running Black Ice. I'm not gonna quit it. Nope. But I actually don't really have much else I want to play in the meantime, so a lot of Hearts of Iron on the channel. Woohoo! Right, so let's see what we have. We have Egypt, which our next logical expansion point is literally those countries. So it seems Abyssinia should have a unique focus tree, and that looks unique to me, as well as Somalia, which this also looks like a very unique focus tree. But let's take a look at our own focus tree. There it is. Is said it is incomplete, so it's well, that's a risk, but I think, you know, I like the idea. I've actually never played as Egypt, except for the achievement on vanilla. I have to confess, I have that one. Right, we have a fairly small army, about 10 units. And we all have old guard generals. Ew. So I'm not gonna use any of them. So these guys are genuinely just shit. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Alright. So yeah, I think Abyssinia is the next logical choice. And let's do the standard thing. Let's get our industry up and running. Let's get construction. And let's get some engineering. And there we go. Right, 3 civilian factories. We have a few. We have 10, so we can 7. Alright, so I think we can forego Navy for now. So let's just, let's see. Put you to 4 and put you 1 more. Wow, that is actually not a good look on the side of... This is like our entire industry. Now, some interesting developer blogs have been written, so yeah, you probably should read them, because they actually changed a couple of systems regarding infrastructure and how it goes with resources. So we have like the full 2 oil at all times, which is annoying because that means we just don't generate any resources like at all. Anyway, but the new system is that if the infrastructure is lower, you just get less of the resources of the total max. So it's actually more of an incentive to upgrade your infrastructure, because I have always been ignoring it basically, even, you know, with the new system, like you build your factories faster. I don't give a shit. I don't, you know, I'm not investing too much in it, because more factories solves that entire problem. Basic infantry equipment, basic support equipment, and I think we need towed artillery. And I'm actually gonna take a look at what I have. These are garrison forces, that's all fine, but I'm not gonna use them much. Militias, they're the cheapest forces I can get, right? Just infantry equipment. 450, 900. Yeah, I think we just could put all of them. You know what? Cancel. I think the horses might actually be genuinely useful at the start. I think that's how bad our army is looking. That a investment in horses is actually a legitimate investment. And I think we could... Wow, there's not even resources close by. Like, what is our logical expansion point? The Ottoman Empire. Yeah. There's a little bit of Germany here, but I don't want to go to war with the Germans. There's like no resources here. There's some here in France, but you know, un petit problème. It's French, so it's not like I can just run over France. Yeah, well, let's put these guys like here. That's good, and then we'll just do it like that, and then we'll have a rush on the capital, but I want to kind of diverge this like this. There we go. Let's put it at the regular map mode so I actually know what I'm doing again. The rest of you just push towards the this area, but do it like through there. That looks close enough. There we go. Now, can I just up the start point like that? That should do the trick. Yeah, war plans. Woohoo! Not that we are actually going to war anytime soon. Get our air force in charge. Just fly there. Right, interesting stuff. I need a lot of steel. Actually, that also means I actually don't need support equipment and I don't need artillery. I just need weapons. Good. And convoys. Great. So I need this done. Alright, that's that. Okay, build me my factories. There we got research, we got no divisions in training. There we go, there we go. And I might want to stick with the horses for a while though. I need 13 plus 4 is 17. Jesus. Just deploy them right there for now. That's fine. We actually do have a navy. Might not be... That's more impressive than I thought. And our naval commander is actually half decent. So we can put you on search and destroy in the Red Sea. Yeah, there we go. That's the start of the... It's... Wow, playing as a minor nation really speed things up. Right, the history of modern Egypt conventionally begins in 1882 when Egypt became part of the British sphere of influence in the region, a situation that conflicted with Egypt's position as part of the Ottoman Empire. In 1914, the protectorate was made official, and the title of head of state, which had changed from Pasha to Khedive in 1867, was changed to Sultan. To repudiate the vestigial suzerainty of the Ottoman Sultan, who was backing the Central Powers in the Weltkrieg. Abbas II was deposed as Khedive and was replaced by his uncle Hussein Kamil as Sultan. Upon his death in 1917, his only son Prince Kamal al-Din Hussein declared his succession, and Hussein Kamil's brother Ahmed Fuyat ascended to the throne as Fiyad I. With the signing of the Peace of Honor, Egypt remained under British control. However, Arab nationalism led to violent riots which convinced the British to unilaterally declare Egyptian independence in 1922, abolishing the protectorate and establishing an independent kingdom of Egypt. Britain retained control of the Canal Zone, Sudan, and Egypt's external protection. When in 1925 the British Revolution broke out, Egypt occupied Sudan, but was forced to give control over the Suez Canal to Germany. Fuad I, who was seen as a British puppet, was forced to flee and was replaced by his predecessor and nephew Abbas II, which the decline of the Ottoman Empire in recent years, Arab nationalism on the rise, and Egypt decided to organize the first Congress of Arab Nations, which will be held in 1936. Together with Hejaz, they might try to free the Arabs still living under Ottoman rule, which will be masters of our own destiny. Alright. So we might have a hand in the decline of the Ottoman Empire. Assassination of President Kerensky. The Russian president got shot, which throws the Russian in decay. They're a highly unstable nation. That actually, next, take a look. We have medium party popularity. We have average stability. Civilian economies. We got a couple of ministers. So you're an... I cannot replace you because you're head of state. We got a couple of ministers we could take a look at it, but for now, this is mostly a... Mein Gott, it's Black Monday. This is pretty good. Even though we get 2% less recruitable population, but for now as a start it's pretty good. This guy's also pretty good, but this guy will eventually be replaced by... Okay, Poland is declaring a republic. In economic business, democratic resources. I'll take a look at this later. For now, if I have no fairly little interest in it. Let's see, research time and encryption. So you're even better. So you will never take this guy, because you take this guy. 2%, dismissal, encryption, sortie, efficiency, research time, encryption, and research time. So either Wahid Rafat or Mohammed former Sultan Ahmed Fouad dies. We have nothing to fear from a teenager. Ahmed Fouad was the Sultan of Egypt and Sudan from 1970 to 1925. And was the British deposed by German Ottoman intervention. He died in exile in Switzerland at 68. His 16-year-old son Farouk succeeds him and claimed as the Egyptian throne. With nothing to fear. Apparently. Alright, so that's that. Black Monday strikes. I blame the free market. And we've got Black Monday strikes in Egypt. And the Royal House New Year's decree has been passed. Congress of the Arab World. Originally the idea of the Arab nationalists in Egypt, the planned Congress of Arab Nations will have a huge cultural event of great geopolitical and strategic importance hosted in Cairo. Professors, clerics, historians, and novelists, diplomats, and even cooks from all corners of the Arab world are invited to join this tribute to Arab culture. The Congress can improve the economic situation in Cairo and our relations with the Arab world. However, foreign occupiers of Arab lands might view this as threatening pan-Arabist propaganda. So the Ottoman Empire would hate us, the French would hate us, the Germans would hate us, the Kingdom of Spain would hate us, we gain expenses which grants, but we get a civilian factory. Oh, we could even let them hate us more, we get a lot of political power, but we get 2 factories. But we have 50 days of less stuff. Oh, I will definitely go bold, because that's 3 factories and that's just some opinion. Revitalization of the Olenda. That's Bucharest. And now we have to select something. I think it's not a bad idea to... Ooh, these are like... These icons, they're great. To the person who made them, love it. Keep it doing. This folk will eventually automatically bypassed. Alright. Coptic Church preserved, or the Coptic Church crushed. Okay, we got Arab Congress. So most of these unlock after certain points. It's one way to do it. It's like it's a bit annoying. It's less always fast, but I think we should fix our economy first. So we'll keep going down here. Is only a temporary solution. Oh, it costs 200 political power. That makes a little bit more sense than that we would gain 200 political power. But hey, we got 2 free factories, and stability will regain that. Even though we actually gain fairly little. Jesus Christ, some of our ministers are eating it. Our base value is very low. Okay, that makes sense. Electronic death of Pius. That's a Pope death. How terrible. And let's get our 2% more research speed. And how long will it take to produce 4,500 pieces of equipment? Well, about a year. Well, we're in economic decline anyway, so... Right, that's the expenses, and Black Monday is also annoying. We no longer affect effective expenses. McClick declare war on Mongolia. That's the other way around. Will we see again a big Mongolia or not? Who knows? And there seems to be an Indian and Afghanistan war going on. Arab Congress after months. Okay, we got our crisis measures. Good. After months of planning, the Arab Congress begins. As guests came flocking from all Arab lands, it became clear that the Arab identity is not forgotten. But, on the contrary to its cherished by many, the streets, marketplace, and Moscow, Cairo are teeming with Arabs in many lands. In the coming days, they will take the stage and deliver addresses and lectures about a variety of subjects ranging from history to religion. So we get political power, and everybody gets the Arab event. Very good. So we bypass the Arab Congress. That would allows us to... So these are like... I don't know what this leads to. This is mostly... Okay. Anyway. Secure the cotton fields. We get a... get some political power, and we get some civilian factories. Okay. Research finished. Alright. The Arab nationalist government in Mecca has proposed that the Hashemite dynasty be leading the vanguard of pan-Arabism, thus laying claims to all Ottoman Arabia. How should we respond? Suggest that our dynasty take the further role of the Arabian unifier. We gain cores, but the We will not make friends of anybody. I have absolutely zero interest in zilch, none, zero. That's not a good one. So this will cost me 100 political power. But we gain cores on everything. I think that this is like the expansionist way to do things. And getting cores on all of this stuff is... Once we get these lands, you know... The Arab revolt in the Weltkrieg was a failure, mostly due to the defeat of the Entente and the millions of Arabs living in the Levant and Iraq state under Ottoman rule. Despite this, though, Arab nationalism has been on the rise for many years and it's finally culminated at the beginning of the Arab Congress in Cairo, which we organized. Representatives of numerous Arabic nations were greeted with a spectacular performance by Egyptian dances and artillery salute, and the negotiations began. We actually not even producing artillery, but, well, you know. Experts predict that Egypt and National Arabia will lead the Congress, as the Congress where the bitterness towards the Ottomans and sometimes even the cushion of united Arab axis against the Turks can now flow freely. So yeah, I'm not gonna do a puppet campaign. We will go to war with our enemies, and we will destroy them, of course, because you know we have to do something in your spare time. Might as well destroy your enemies. Okay. Pope John of Alexandria questions our convictions. A recent break. Well, that's our Coptic issue. So we could just shatter the church, which leads to some little bit daily less political power, but will get us to national unity. But is this both not really necessary? Social reform achieves an Italian majority. Alright, I think for now I'm still gonna... Some infrastructure, some research slot, civilian... Oh, that's actually pretty good to go down as well. I think I'm gonna go for these first, because this removes my Black Monday, and then we'll go down here and then we'll just get some expansions right there. Oh, this is just good. I like it. Construction 1, ready. This is not being of any use because we're barely producing any resources anyway. Let's get this one. Ah, they nerfed it. Damn it. It's only 2.5%. It used to be 5%. But hey, can't, you know, have it all. Alright. So, yeah. Just a short-term preparation and eventually we'll go to war. Probably with the Ottomans, but I think we want to secure some lands down here. You know, these are some free factories and everything along those lines. So, subside, got an extra civilian, and some more political power. Because we need to get out of this rut of negative political power. We're actually not gaining that much because of Muhammad Pasha. Low stability game, average stability, very nice. So we got at least that solved. So I need to remove, which one? You. So industrializer, construction speed and resource gain efficiency and consume. Oh, that's minus 7%. That's pretty good. But there must be something better we can do. Theoretical scientist. This one is pretty good. No, definitely this guy. Look at that. 5% construction speed, 2% resource, and 10% factory output. This is fun and all, but I don't think it's that important. Naval, tank, administrative genius, tank proponent is just armor production costs. This is air. No, because this is actually overruled by this guy a lot. Just do 5% resource, but we barely produce anything. Construction speed is nice. Political power. This is also a pretty good guy. This might be actually a great one. I prefer the research one because we don't have actually that much research slots. Subsidize the cotton pickers. This guy is bad, even though it has minus 10% consumer factories, but that's what we have mostly set up by a civilian economy anyway. You're just all bad. Corrupt kleptocrat. And a battlefield proponent. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for Ali Amir Pasha. But first we need to reopen the stock markets and so stabilities are still like as they are, as they always have been. Okay. We cannot actually justify a war goal, so it might be that our war is legitimately gonna go with the... Yeah, that might be the case. So for now, let's just because we're actually building a little bit of tension with them, and I don't... Do you like us? You don't mind us? What is the problem with you? They hold our core provinces, so... Okay, we got the American Civil War, the second American Civil War going on, and we'll dump you like right there. And... Wait, you can travel in... that place? This is supposed to be wasteland. Mechanical computing and concentrated industry. Very good. Right. It is 1936 still, luckily. So let's at least get out of our basic, like, World War I equipment. And... Well, this is fun and all. This is not really... These are not, like, large-scale bonuses. I think we're going to stick with this one. It just gives a massive bonus to all of it. And... yeah. I think it's got to be important. The Pacific States of America declared war on the United States. And we definitely cannot fight the Ottomans. Okay. Stock market has been reopened. Today is the first day of the Eid al-Fitr, and all Muslims are celebrating the end of the Ramadan. Celebrate. Get some political power. Pretty nice. Alright, and that allows me to replace you. Papal conclaves. Catholic faith of Rome, breach Seven Relief Sistine Chapel, bit of white smoke, so they found a new pope. And we're gonna put this administrative genius in power. So we gain at least a lot more political power per day. Like half. Which is a lot more than we did before. And let's end the crisis successfully, so we get rid of this one, which is terrible to have. We are a authoritarian Democrats. Right, social liberal... I haven't really thought about this too much. For now I'm gonna revert it. But there might be a reason why I... so social democrats, social liberals, market liberals, social conservative, market liberals, social conservatives, and social conservatives. I don't think there's a way for me to even go towards like national populism or something along those lines. Let's see... social conservatives mostly. Yeah, I can't get any. Whatever. There's got to be something that we need to. Well, Washington has fallen already. Seems that the. I've only seen the United States win once with under. Oh God, what's your name again? Douglas MacArthur. I actually always see the syndicalist win. Spanish elections. Alright, that's mildly topical. I forgot to remove this part, so let's get the horses and I wonder if they genuinely just gonna stack up on this piece of the front line. Axis Cairo Mecca. In order to liberate the Arabian Peninsula and its inhabitants from the Ottoman Empire, we need to reform an alliance with the friendly Arabian countries such as Hashemite Arabia, which wants to see the Ottoman crumble its credit. That's these guys. Yeah, that's gonna be useful. So... Did we just gain... Oh, we'll have to wait what happens. Safeguard our heritage. Get some more political power and get things up and running. Right, we've got power the Axis. Got more political power. Pretty awesome. We can go to early mobilization. Nah, not really. There's some other stuff we can do. We can upper stability, which is pretty neat. Which is a solid bonus we can do. It's the same 5%. No, this is better for now. Okay, to explain, I would normally try to stick around a little bit longer, but for now we're actually gaining quite a lot of political power with a couple of events coming up. Persia wants to join our alliance. Hell yeah. That makes us pretty damn strong. Now, I don't have the faction management running right now, because I'm afraid it might interfere. Unassigned divisions. Oh, we're actually nice. That means that our equipment is doing pretty good. Awesome. Okay, we're producing an army. That's good. I want, what, 7 of you? Like low priority, 7. Right there. Yeah, we have a primitive army. But we have to start thinking about... There's one thing we need. And I don't know if I've got researched already. I have my engineering companies. Good. We need engineering companies. Let's start training these guys. And training these horses. to get the army experience, we need to add in the syndicalism prevails in the Ukraine. I wouldn't really call that prevailing. But yeah, we're gonna need to add in support equipment like everywhere, because the bonuses that these things give is just not not something you can ignore. So yeah. It is 1937, so that means that I'm clicking miss on a lot of buttons. No, that means that we've got industry research to be done. There we go. Very nice. So far so good. We managed to take up a fairly powerful position, like rather early, like surprisingly early, if you consider. Like, we've got Persia, which has 12 divisions, we've got 5 divisions here, and we've got 11 ourselves, and the Ottomans, you know, they have more, but then we can attack on 3 different fronts. The Second International, damn it, syndicalists are gaining power, and we just safeguarded our heritage, which gives us the go to good stability. So we can get that economy finally up and running. Let's safeguard the pyramids first. No, actually, let's get the research slot. That's a little bit weird, but you know, that's like I said, it's not complete, so you can't really blame them for it. I wonder how long it will take before we really go to war with secure the Gulf, demand the Suez Canal, retrieve the Crete. Ooh boy, is this Crete? Yeah, that's Crete. It's held by whom? Wait, this is held by Germany. Interesting. Right, well, oh, there goes the world. A little bit, some wars must be happening, I guess. Or at least somebody is, you know, putting it. Oh, there is some wars. And I'll probably. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take the industrial company next. You know, without a proper industry, there's nothing you can... you know, you can't produce anything without a proper industry. And encourage tourism. We got an extra research slot, which is pretty great. Reinforced rate is fun and all, but... Now we have that, which is nice, and I don't really wanna do anything with artillery just yet, because I don't have the production for it. Same goes for the Air Force. So I think I want to spend some points on... What am I going for? I don't have all frontline battalions. Like, seriously, does this mean... Infantry... That's literally everything. Holy shit. Hell yeah. We'll safeguard the pyramids. Okay, I think that's possible. So I need to start producing artillery at some point, and I need to start producing support equipment at some point. But we first need just weapons, because it's important that we have guns. Actually, I can shrink this slightly, and I need a little bit of aluminium and a little bit of tungsten. I hate... What's the production rate at? Because if it's not too bad, I'm gonna leave it like this, because I'm barely using it. Yeah, we're gonna stick for now with just adding engineering companies. Okay, this looks good for now. Limited military industry. I'm not gonna lose 2 factories for... how much? How much is this slowed down? Can I see that? For 5%. For both of them? Yeah, that's not gonna be worthwhile. Right. That's fun and all, but not gonna help me much. Don't need that, don't need any of this. Well, desert infantry would probably be nice, but I don't think it's worthwhile the investment. And we're thinking about adding artillery, so at least get the interwar artillery put up on the list. The 4th Balkan War. Well, that's always some fun in the Balkans. Let's get the engineering companies in there. I still want to fix the... Actually, no, I'm actually using the new division types. Division setups. Well, first we're going to add support artillery, because it doesn't need as much. So now it's going to say like, oh god, you need a lot of infantry equipment. And I know, but we need a lot of stuff anyway. For 5%, not going to bother. Safeguarding the pyramids, very nice. Open the Valley of the Kings, gets me a some civilian industry and some political power. And then we're going to open up the tombs, we're going to build more political power and 2 civilian factories in Sudan. Which I believe is right where Alexandria, Cairo... Like, I can't remember where Sudan is. It's down here, right? Yeah. Which is claimed by Sudan. Which doesn't exist. Well. Alright, we've got some research slots that we can fill in. I still don't need the excavation. If we're focusing on infantry... I would like recon, but we don't have the production for it, so I'm not gonna bother. We're working on land doctrine, so I think, yeah, we're literally just gonna get the solid colors and the sniper teams. Focusing on that little bit of infantry that we have. So, the idea is for our army experience is literally we're gonna add in some support artillery here. And then we'll replace these 2 with artillery like this, and we're gonna stay like that. Actually, what I need first is a commander that is not complete shit. Let's spend a little bit on that. Luckily, you guys have the same face. That's definitely not going to be annoying. So, let's make you red. Let's make you orange. Nepal declared war on the British Infantry Commune. Alright, have fun. Right. I want to record for like, I don't know, 5 more minutes. Let's see, let's run up to a 40-minute episode. Like, good start. Still need a war goal, so I still need to get some, open the Valley of the Kings, pretty nice. And well, let's open the tombs. And let's see, we've got oil exploration. We've got a lot of oil, basically. Nice. Some more political power, which enables us to get industrial companies. And... yeah, well... don't really need any of them just now. Yeah, some fast speed up research is nice, but... definitely gonna take that one next. And then we have Chief of Staff. Oh god, there's... I love how the political power system works in Kaiserreich. It's just so much better. So much better. 50% strength because of just a tiny bit of support equipment. Ugh. Ugh, I tells you. Interwar artillery, nice. And let's add the support artillery and good. We're in 1938. That means that we can go and do some computing machining. I think this is no, that's 1939, so that's still not there. Good. I actually need to get you guys to get here, and you can fly over this zone. There we go. Nice. I genuinely don't think we can actually cross here, and the yeah, they actually have also got a bigger fleet. Well, you know, can't have it all and such. Yeah, let's just keep producing the cavalry until we have 21. I think would do the trick. Open the tombs. That's nice. Got even some more political parts to spend. This does fun things and all, but I think the soft attack and breakthrough and research time for weapons and equipment is more powerful right now. No, that would probably have been going to a partial mobilization. Well, then we know what to do next. We've got our solid colors and those. Good. We're 1938, so let's get the infantry equipment upgrades. Nice, I think we're at a good spot, and we can take the... Okay. I need military factories, so let's get those first. Okay, we're actually producing military factories, that's nice. Japan declared war on the German Empire. Okay. Mongolia is expanding and actually managed to take a state of... quite a lot actually. McClick, most of it actually. We only managed not to take Qinghai. Or Qinghai. Sorry. If I even pronounced it correctly, because I've forgotten already. I'm so sorry. I just deployed a dude. Yeah, we have a lack of equipment, I know. And I'm not really worried about it too much. Let's stick this at 3. Stick that. Okay, there we go. It will do for now. We're gonna get some military factories soon-ish. 75% national unity, superior firepower. Let's keep going down that road. I will go for integrated support, because if I remember correctly, you need like this is a 25% of support companies, which is more than 10% of the line artillery. If I remember correctly, this is just better. Until you go like 10 artillery, this thing becomes ridiculously good, but that's not really what we're gonna go for. I don't think our army ever will be ginormously big. Inexperienced forces, what does that come from? Men are discouraged, officers of incompetent people who are reluctant to serve. Your country has no. Aha. Makes total sense. How much does this slow you down? 7.5%, still not worth it to waste a factory on it. Okay. Get that to 5, get that to 5, get that to 5. There we go. Good. We're doing things. Oh, we're gonna get ourselves a little army. Dominion victory in South Africa. So these are now ruled by the Dominionists. Social conservatives, alright. Jan Christian Smuts. Okay. Ottoman Empire declared war on Kurdistan. I don't think Kurdistan is one of the nations that we would have... We don't... This is not core territory. Oh wait, this is core territory for me. So we... Oh, damn it. Kurdistan is not allowed to join factions. So there's no, like, we can send volunteers. Oh, we can. How much? 1. So the problem is, I think... no, we might be able to retreat into Persia. Okay, so... Let's put you out there. And let's... you can keep training, but I need you to get one of the smiling guys, like... who are you? Like... Is this the right one? Yeah, okay. We're gonna send volunteers to 4th Army, go. You refused? Son of a... Kurdish opinion. Oh, right, we claimed all your territory. Well, in that case, have fun fighting them on your own. Would have been a nice point for me to gain some experience. Speaking of which, support weapons. I might be able to extend some forces abroad. I'm gonna say like that. That's not my business. I don't give a shit. All right. This is 1939, but we're in 1938. The ends or the means. So this would give me supply consumption. That's nice and all. But this would give me the 2.5% research time. 7.5% research time. But we're not using that much, so... I think this one might actually be better. Yeah. But for now, we're just gonna go in the army focus. Okay, and apparently we're also gonna take the ends. Factories and state, production efficiency, retention, and resource gain efficiency. We gain construction speed, factory output, supply consumption, all breakthrough, organization, and research time. Now, I think we're definitely gonna go down that route. So let's first go with recovery rate or... Oh, I am not so sure anymore. Attrition reinforce rate. I like this one. And this one. And this one. I just don't like this one. Ah, fuck it, I'll take it. Ottomans about declared war on Cyprus because Cyprus uprisings. And you, French Republic, declared war on what day? Oh, we got... Okay, that's definitely new. So these are all Arab states that really don't want to be under French rule anymore. How many forces did you manage to muster? Like 6. Wow. Turkestan cannot declare war on Persia. Who exactly is the Turkestan Khanate? Oh wait, that's these guys. Yeah, but I guess we're officially at war then. That's definitely not the... the war that I was preparing for, nor the one I was expecting that we would have. So let's just set the forces up and yeah, get them towards there. We don't need to move the navy because that's not even remotely connected to the sea. So the Persians and me will be moving back. Now, how will we fare in this war? This might actually be a tricky one. But luckily, Persia has a big alliance. So that I think they'll be fine with my assistance. So let's get 2 more military factories. And with that, I'm actually going to end the episode. So I want to thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next one. As this is the first of the series, I'll only ask it in this episode. If you like what you see, press the like button. If you don't like what you see, press the dislike button, because that's what it's for. But if you don't like what you see, let me know in the comments down below. I might be able to rectify that in the future. If you want to see more of this, check out the rest of the channel. There's a lot of Hearts-of-Iron or other games like it on it. You want to keep updated on when videos get released, usually twice a day. Hit the big subscribe button, and if you want to get notified by it, because apparently subscribing these days is not enough anymore, hit the notification button next to it. It's that little damn bell. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye bye.